Hey guys, welcome to Tiger Tropics. Today, I'm going to do another test with the Quantum product, which I did a review before, but I'll just show you this stuff. Now, the tank in question, I've kind of really let go. It's got the lights too much. Overpowered, and it's literally growing algae like nobody's business. So I'm going to get another light for it. I've just given the tank a little clean. I'll show you now. As you can see, there's loads of stuff just floating about at the moment. But on the rocks, you can see the algae growing. Kind of looks good really, but it does actually just cover the whole inside. I'll try to post a video, one I took earlier on before the clean, to show you. See, now I really want to test this product to its max and show people out there how well this product works. So this is day one. Now what it tells you to do is do a 30% water change, which is what I've done. And yeah. Then put in 2 mil, I think it is. I'll just double check that. What did I do with the bottle? Oh, here we go. Me and my eyesight. Let me have a look. Initially add 8 mil per 100 litres initially. Then add 2 millilitres per 100 litres every second day for 1 to 3 weeks. So this is day one. This is what it looks like, and what we'll do in a couple of days' time, when I do the second treatment, we'll see how it looks. Morning, guys. Now it's day 3 of the algae dosing. So what I'm going to do now is use the Quantum dosing app, which I'll just flag up now. And that tells me how much to put in. There, I think it's 3.2 mil for the second dose. So just going to pour in the stuff. Put that in the cap. 3.2 mil. Ah, shit. Sorry, my bad. There. Just put it in the water. You can see water looks clearer. There was a little bit of fogging yesterday, but end result is basically getting these all clean. Even though I scrub them with a bit of sponge, they still revert back to this. I mean, look at the poor old snail. The poor old snail's all fuzzy. So yeah, let's in a couple of days' time where it's at, where we do our third dose. Okay, well, we started the treatment on Tuesday. It's Saturday morning now, and as you can see, the Quantum slowly eating away at the algae. We've got a big bald patch on the rock here, where obviously it's doing something, and yeah, it's eating away. What I've done to assist the whole process, I've changed the light into this Aquel plant LED, or I think it's the other way round. It's not as bright as the big thick 4-foot bar I had before, and that's going to reduce the light a little bit. But as you can see, we've still got plenty of Blackbeard on the leaves. But this process can go on for another 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks. Unfortunately though, today these guys are going to get a new home. Someone who's going to love them a lot. And yeah, but I'll be keeping the tank going. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm coming up to the 2nd week now. We're on a Thursday. As you can see, some of the Blackbeard has reduced. Algae in the tank completely has definitely reduced. This normally has a matted green backing. That is non-existent now. The diatoms are completely gone. So 1 more week of this and we'll see if it completely gets rid of everything. Okay, we're 3 weeks in. What are my findings? The findings are... oh, that's food floating about. But my findings are that the general algae in the tank, it smashed it. I mean, considering that this tank hasn't had a water change, I've obviously dropped down the amount of lighters in the tank as well, which has changed how the algae is blooming. But if you remember the beginning of the video, there was loads of it here, loads of it there, and on the rocks. On this rock we've basically got a big bald patch on it where the algae was sitting. So it's pretty much got, and the back of the tank was absolutely covered in algae as well. I mean, generally it was the whole thing was one big algae ball. One thing that I did want it to get rid of was the Blackbeard, and as you can see, there's still Blackbeard on the leaves, you know, but there was a lot of it. I think maybe carry on dosing it, eventually it'll get rid of it. But after 3 weeks, this is the progress you get. Now I'm going to show you a way to get rid of Blackbeard on things like Anubias, plants you can pull out. That will take a lot less time. But this is as far as the quantum goes in a 3 week period, which is good if you've got things that are planted that can't be pulled up. And I would probably suggest just carrying the dosing on. It will eventually just get rid of it all. But this is how much it basically done in 3 weeks. Okay, so what I've got myself is some hydrogen peroxide. I ordered this on Amazon, I think it was, and it's 3%. Comes with a little spray thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the plants with hydrogen peroxide. Now, it's, as far as I know, the reason why hydrogen peroxide works so well against algae is that it's not. Things like plants and fish are basically further down the evolution scale. They know how to deal with hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is just hydrogen with an extra atom. That's right. And yeah, like our bodies, animals, we know how to deal with this chemical, whereas algae doesn't. So when you spray it, it totally destroys it. Typical. Spray don't work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pretty much dump this whole bottle in the bucket with the plants, and I'm going to fill it up with water as well. Leave it for 15 minutes, rinse it out, and then yeah, put it back in the tank. Okay, so I'll probably do half a bottle. That's about half. Right, let's basically leave it in here for 15 minutes. Then when I come back, it should, by rights, kill all the Blackbeard. Okay, so I did end up dumping the whole bottle in there. Let's take these out and see how they are. Water's definitely changed colour. Got to rinse it down now. Make sure a nice thorough rinse. I've literally done emptied half of the tank, since the tank hasn't had a water change for 3 weeks now. So emptied half of the tank of water, done a gravel clean while these have been sitting here. I'll tell you what, look at the colour difference on these valves. It has stripped those. For some reason these the what's names, the Anubius still be kind of black, but we'll know better once we put them in the actual tank and see how far they've got. So let me rinse these and then yeah, refill the tank, and we'll see how it's got on. Okay guys, the final verdict on the Quantum is this. Very, very, very good product. Alright, I mean, as you saw, I dipped these in hydrogen peroxide, which should have killed what was left off of the Blackbeard on the leaves, and not even that took it off. I'm assuming that that's got to be residue left over. It's pretty dead Blackbeard algae. I might try to maybe scrub it off, or I might have to just cut those leaves off and allow the plant to grow. But the general look of the entire tank, the matting of the algae on the bits of wood, I mean, it's destroyed all of it. You know, the whole fuzz has been destroyed. I mean, seriously, this tank was out of hand with the algae. And obviously, the reduction in light has had a massive effect as well. But nutrients are still pretty high in this tank. So yeah, as a whole, I'd say it's a definite win and a definite recommend for the Quantum Blackbeard remover. I like the fact that you got the app as well, so you can get the dosage right. So yeah, for algae control, which is really what it's for, I definitely recommend it. I mean, as you can see here, I've got snail, unaffected. I've got other species in here, they're also unaffected. So as long as you dose it right, you should be fine. Okay guys, so like and subscribe, share the video, comments down below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's been helpful, and I'll see you next time. See you later on.